Why is my featherweight Bissell not sucking anything up?
According to Bissell support, if your vacuum is not suctioning like it used to, it is likely due to an obstruction in the air pathway.
Oh. I don't know if I ever really ate roast beef before. Oh, what's up? I'm eating a salad. And what's bothering me is that my vacuum isn't working, and like I've used it 5 times. And it's like it's the $30 Bissell featherweight from Amazon. And I watched other people's videos, and it's like, here, watch me suck up crackers. Like mine, when a vacuum actually like spreads dirt instead of sucking it up, that's what it's doing. Who wants to watch someone eat? You know what I think is so funny is that in a sense, when I think back on my life, it's been 35 years and shit, it's not a really long time. Like you would think like, well, you had 10 gazillion moments to make an impression or whatever. And it's like, I personally think 80 years is too long, but like I think I get it by now. I'm fucking done. You know what I'm saying? Like, why make the kid that fucking gets it stay in the fucking class? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do that? But um as far as like I find it very funny that I know that I mind my business. I mind my business more than anyone's ever been able to do it on earth. So how is someone that's all about themselves in a sense, minds their own fucking business, don't give a shit about nothing, nobody else? How is it that somebody would ever point the finger at me? Or how is that? How am I ever the problem? And you really look at it, this is really interesting, but even like the smartest, richest people have a problem with like minding their own business. Like people that are like 50 years older than me have so much wisdom. Like you would look at these people and be like, they're so much better than me, this, that, or the other. They've got so much more money. They run businesses or whatever it is. And it's like you put that person and I in a room together, or you let that person like stay with me, and you'll motherfucking see some different fucking shit that you ain't never fucking thought about before. It's just weird. Like I honestly believe it has to do something with like me minding my own business though. Like I guess no one's ever really encountered a species like mine, but it's like I'm not even lying. Like the most respectable people, like you'll definitely lose some respect for. But considering though all these people are really like angels or demons, like no one's a human though. So it's like I don't even know what I mean. There has to be angels because there's a God. So I don't even know what that would be like. So it's like, well, duh, demons gonna act a certain way or whatever. It's like, well, I just don't really get like I don't really get a lot of stuff though. When you think about what Satan tries to do to us, right? Everyone's different. I think at a certain point, Satan utilizes like everyone's got a trigger. So like at a certain point, it's like I'm just gonna try to trigger this shit out of this human and hope it goes somewhere. But it's like seriously though, like what is Satan to do when the person doesn't want to become a drug addict? Like I'll tell you. Here's a new thought. When Satan figures out, and Satan's wife figure out that. Hold on a second. With you, with you, with you, with you, with you. I'd be like, this life is all about Satan. That's what I've come to realize this week. It's all about Satan. Like, if you were in court with Satan, you'd be like, is this true or is it not true that life is all about you, Satan, isn't it? Because it fucking is. This is my new thought. The minute Satan realizes or is pretty sure that this person's never going to become a drug addict and they have too much fucking sense to. Everybody's got too much fucking sense to fuck with Satan unless they're a drug addict. That's my belief. But once Satan figures out that it's he's not gonna win, it still has to be about Satan. Everything's about Satan. So what does Satan do the rest of the human's life? One, try to provoke them, try to belittle them, make them into a laughing stock of society, because that's Satan. If it's all about me and you're not going to join my team, I'm going to make your life miserable for the rest of your life and show you how worthless you are, how all this stupid shit. So I just got done eating. Now I have to shower. Oh my God. Thank you so much for the $200 today. Oh, I shaved my armpits. There's a reason why they told females, little girls, because I think you could say a fucking 12-year-old is a little girl. There's a reason why they tell little girls to shave at the first sight of a fucking armpit hair, and it's not for sanitary purposes. It's because the minute you have a full pit and shave it, you're like, that's fucking not right. That ain't right in the fucking head. Little girls and women, they don't get to think for themselves. They don't own their body. They don't own their mind. That's one huge piece of evidence, is that you tell them the minute they have one armpit hair that you have to shave. I fucking hate, like, I have so much fucking hatred towards that. It's because it's like, I have your mind and your body. It's so annoying. It's more than annoying. And you know what I think? I grew up with Satan. I think how I keep saying shit like, I can't believe we can't be violent and stuff like that. Like, Satan knew how I was, and he fucking got violent with me as a kid. But now I can't get violent with him. He got violent with me every fucking day because he knows how I fucking am. But it goes back to my fucking point that, like, everyone's different. And yeah, everyone's designed to this be the battle. Everything, since it's all about Satan, we're designed for it to be a battle. But you can tell we're still God's children because we look good and shit like that. But like, everyone is gonna like cocaine, you know. Everyone's gonna drink. Everyone's gonna get fucking drunk if they were around Amanda Bach. Like, telling a motherfucker that they're fucking stupid and shit like that. Like, trying to beat them fucking down, like there's no hope in trying and stuff like that. I mean, the shit that's happened to me has been crazy because Satan has so much anger towards me. Suck my fucking dick. Eat my fucking ass. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's like you don't give like I know a lot of shit because I obviously am living this life. I'm living it. I'm the object of Satan's desire. But when you really look at it, you're like you really don't fucking know like how much you anger that these people like are Satan because everybody else don't fucking matter. But like you have no idea, and it's like I mean, who's to say anybody else got it like this in the shape that I get it though? Like I fucking hate that motherfucker. Like I ain't got no fucking soft spot in my heart for nobody. I ain't got no fucking soft spot in my heart for nobody. This shit is a mental fucking game. This shit is a fucking mental fucking game. And it's fucking dirty. It really is too. All I know is fucking dirt. I've been having to go through this motherfucking shit since I was like fucking 10 years old. Like, shit's so fucking dirty. It's like it's old, you know what I mean? You've been fucked with once, like you seen one day in Parrot Hades, you seen them all. Like you didn't been fucked with once, you've been. It ain't no matter. You don't. You might as well. You get your one fuck with this bitch for one time, and then after that, it ain't. It don't even make no more sense anymore. Really, it's just like what the you know. Like my parents actually think they're Satan. They actually think I want to have sex with them. I mean, that's fucking stupid. But it's like this. I'm like the object of their desire, though. They think I live, breathe, eat, and shit for them, or they want me to think that. It's like they wish that I. They mean how like I'm sure they're pissed. Like, why'd you have to give humans brains? But it's like the shit they want me to think is like so fucking stupid. And it's like if you really look at the situation, like I was being held back basically in school, and like I'm literally really smart. Like they're doing that to try to harm me, and it's like the same shit's happening today though. I literally had Satan try telling me that not even a homeless person would fuck me. Like, what was the point of that? Like, what's the point of saying those things to somebody? It's just cruelty, basically. Like, well, how does cruelty affect you? And it's like, honestly, like, I'm not like a huge people person, anyways. Like, I think a lot of like, interactions are fake and stuff. So, I mean, it's like cruelty is, I mean, you always end up getting your alone time. So, like, oh my God, senior year of high school, that was cool. It's just like there's never gonna be a time when I don't own the world. Like that's how I feel. Like I actually own the world though. So it can be miserable sometimes, but I still own the world. Nobody even wants to talk. Why doesn't anybody want to talk? Like the motherfucker that T-boned me in Miami. Like the motherfuckers got so fucking horny because they get to manipulate me and do dirty shit. And it's like I'm so over it though. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just so over the mental games that they play. Like I'm not really on. Like I'm past those things. So like this guy wanted to sell me a piece of shit. It's like, like they try to set up their chessboard so like I'm basically having to buy a piece of shit car. It's like, like that's cruel. Like I can't think of one year where something cruel didn't happen. But at the end of the day, it's like Satan knows I don't want to be with them. It's like, no, I don't want to kiss you. No, I don't want to do anything like that. Yeah, because it seems like on this earth, the only thing that you can interact with is fucking Satan and demons. Because Satan only gets one opportunity to do it right. If you only had one opportunity to fucking live your fucking dreams and you know everything and this ain't your first rodeo, why the fuck would you make me your sex captive? I mean, when Satan started molesting me when I was like 5 years old, Satan actually thought we were in a relationship. And you know how Satan broke it off with me? This is exactly what Satan said. I'll never even forget the day. We would always go up into Satan's like bedroom, and Satan ended it with me one day because the day before Satan rubbed my vagina so hard that, and I fucking remember it too. Like I would just be sitting on the bed and Satan would be molesting me. Satan rubbed my vagina so hard that it actually started bleeding. And I'm 5 years old. And the next day, Satan broke it off with me by saying that Satan's dad is making us stop doing this. That was at 5 years old. The manipulation was happening at 5 years old. 5 years old. So sorry that when somebody's trying to get me to buy a piece of shit car and all these goons and goblins are doing all these mental games and shit, I don't give a fuck. Like my vagina was bleeding at 5 years old because Satan couldn't understand why it was anger. Satan couldn't understand why I didn't want to be in a relationship with it. So he made my vagina bleed by rubbing it, I guess, too hard. It's like I have masturbated my whole entire life and I've never once made myself bleed. So I don't know. I don't really remember what he was doing that day, but it was making me bleed. Like, I don't really remember all the details. Like, I don't remember if she was like, Satan was like wetting his hands. I obviously not, but like, that's just really fucking awkward. Like, I guess me just sitting there on the bed and Satan would be to the left of me and I would just be like hanging my feet off the bed and like, it's time, bitch. And like, I don't think Satan ever took my pants off. It was like always like in my, like, I always had my jeans shorts on or something like that. Like, maybe it was like, this just can't be summer love, you'll see. Justin Timberlake summer love song. Maybe it was in the summer of my 5th grade year because I think I had shorts on. This just can't be summer love. I mean, so sorry that I just don't give a fuck about these people. I don't give a fuck about their mental mind games. Like, it's just like, kids, keep your hands off of me. Like, these, like, and it's the same shit today. Like, the minute something doesn't go their way, they want to harm people. They want to punish you. They want to do this. It's like, you never had me to begin with. Like, I've never been yours. I've never wanted to be yours. So, like, why you feel the need to then punish me? Like, I didn't come into your vagina. Like, Satan set that shit up. Satan sets all this shit up. I don't want no part of it. So then how do you get into position to punish me or whatever? It doesn't make any sense. It's literally ludicrous. Like a person possessed by Satan. Like, no, I'm guessing it was Satan. Like, you know what I mean? It's just so dumb. Like, I thought it was dumb back then. Oh, and then it doesn't even stop there. Oh my god, here's the icing to the fucking candle wick. Okay, so then Satan is so fucking pissed off that same fucking year Satan was a doctor, right? Satan became a doctor, and Satan's wife is my mom, and Satan's my dad, but Satan's everywhere. So they forced me to go to a fucking doctor because I didn't want to be in a sexual relationship at 5 years old or ever. Because the only other time I was ever involved with anyone was when I had alcohol poisoning, and I'm not lying about that either. When I was sober, I didn't do shit. When I had alcohol poisoning, yeah, like, because it seems like it always had to be about Satan or as being punished or something like that. Like, you can't, like, it's just crazy fucking shit. So, because I don't think I've ever been able to hang out with good people. It's all been evil people. But anyways, I'm at the doctor. No one's telling me why I'm there, by the way. So it's punishment. And the doctor, I remember, makes me undress completely, and I leave my socks on, and I get onto the fucking doctor table. You need to take your socks off. That's what's being said to me, my 5-year-old self, while my mother, who's a fucking demon, and this doctor, I have no idea. So guess what? The only thing the doctor does to me makes me spread my legs, and she starts masturbating me, rubbing my vagina, asking me if it feels good. I'm not even fucking lying to you. I'm not even fucking lying about that shit. And I remember it's like the same thing being next on the bed. It's like, it's not that it doesn't feel good. Like, it's like, it's one of those things, you know? It's a vagina. It's got a lot of nerve endings in it. Yeah, it feels good. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking insane. And this shit's been going on since I was 5 years old. Like, it's fucking insane. And it's like, I really wish I could kill these people. Like, the fact is, they have no shame in what they've done. They don't get it. Like, they don't, like, a rational person is like, oh my fucking god, this is out of the fucking world. And it's like, they don't get it though. Like, it's been this nonstop thing since I was 5 years old. Like, it really has been. Like, it's just, outrageous. It's like these people are so fucking stupid. Like, can you imagine being that fucking stupid? I can't. I mean, seriously, can you imagine being that fucking stupid? Like, that's fucking sad. And then to think, like, I have to be around them for how many years? Like, that sucks. And like I was just at a gynecologist or whatever this week, and I would have loved to have said to her, "In your dreams, bitch." Oh wait, your dreams came true when I was 5 years old, huh? I would have loved to say that to her because it's the same people, but they want to kill you if you ever say anything. Oh, how dare you? It's like, how dare I? How dare I? Like they've taken the position of me and I'm them. How dare I say something like that? Really? Like it's like it was never your vagina to begin with. It was never your mind. You don't have any privacy, whatever, whatever. Like Satan actually thinks that like it's Satan's body. Like this isn't your body, this isn't your mind. Like Satan actually has these types of thoughts. It's like, this is my body, it's not your body. But I don't think you can even say that to them. I think if you were to say that to Satan, like it would just you would get punished. Like your radio would bust, somebody would T-bone you. You wouldn't make any money that day, like stuff like that. And it's like I'm never gonna change how I think. This is my body, it's my mind, it's my sexuality. Like if something feels good or doesn't feel good, like it's none of your fucking business. It's just like, obviously I can't. Supposedly Lil Wayne and Chris Brown like me. It's like, I can't be I can't be around no fucking normal motherfuckers because Satan thinks that he owns me or something. I'm trying to lose weight. I look fucking fat. Oh my god, I look fucking fat. It looks like I have like double D's right now. Tell me those don't look like fucking D's. Them motherfuckers look like fucking D's. But anyways, it's just